Hopefully you guys have been able to watch the live stream and get a good indication of what we are to receive with the new Battlefield game. DICE have revealed gameplay for Battlefield 5, you can see some of that on the big YouTube channels such as JackFrags and Westies, and you can see loads of awesome new features that you'll be able to get your hands on when the game comes out in alpha, maybe beta, and if you're not lucky enough to get your hands on those, then maybe you'll be playing it when it releases in October later this year. In this video I'm going to quickly go over everything that we've been told so far. You can see a bit of gameplay in the background, but of course because of copyright and stuff like that I can't include a whole lot, so I've screenshotted a couple of things and then dropped some BF1 gameplay in there as a filler, and that'll just have to do. That being said, this is all about the information, and here are the main things that I took away from the EA Play conference. Firstly, the multiplayer trailer was definitely an improvement on the first one that they released a couple of weeks ago. That of course got a whole load of dislikes. This new one is doing a lot better on YouTube. That isn't really a great indication for whether a trailer's good or not, because people do love jumping on a hate or a love bandwagon, and this one is going to be fairly similar. I think with the hate people, they're going to come along and just mass dislike it just for the sake of it. But that being said, I do think personally it was a lot better. The atmosphere was better, the music was great, and it was far more gritty. And people who are looking for that more immersive World War II experience still might not be completely satisfied, and that's understandable. However, I do think that it is definitely better than the first trailer that we saw. The trailer was precursored with a very nice quote, "The deepest and most immersive battlefield ever." Now of course those are buzzwords and you get that before every trailer. However, I would say after watching it and watching the EA Play multiplayer reveal, I would say that it might just be that. Customization is of course here to stay, and that does take away and detract from that overall immersive feeling, but you have to remember it's a game. This sort of stuff will not be as noticeable when you're playing it, and you can choose to customize your player however you want, and I'm sure we'll see a load of servers that limit the customization as well, with clans and groups of players coming in trying to replicate that World War II experience. The biggest piece of news that was dropped today, in my opinion, was the fact that DICE say they're introducing a BR game mode, so a Battle Royale mode, into Battlefield 5. Now whether this will be a standalone mode, whether this will be something like Incursions, so an add-on to the main game, or whether it will be something like Conquest or Operations, we're yet to see. That being said, I am looking forward to it because I personally love Battle Royale, I love Battlefield. Mixing them together could really make for a great recipe, although it's going to annoy quite a lot of the core community from what I can tell on Twitter. Let me know down in the comments what you think. I'm interested to see what people think, because if you don't like Battle Royale in Battlefield, I kind of want to know why, because for me, I think it would be a good addition, but I'm completely open to seeing why it might not be. Now interestingly, with the Battle Royale, we will definitely be seeing more information this year, but the only thing we know so far is that it will be incorporating some of the Battlefield franchise's major features, such as destruction, vehicles, and infantry gameplay all mixed together on a large map, giving it of course that true only in Battlefield feeling. That's something I'm really looking forward to, and it might just give me another reason to play Battlefield. Another awesome thing that is being introduced, of course we know, is Grand Operations. This is the in-game footage that you were seeing at the event. That micro-trailer introduces our character with a paradrop. JackFrags does a very good in-depth rundown of what you actually should expect from Grand Operations. You can go and check out his video on his channel. It was really immersive, the music was good, it looked absolutely stunning, visually fantastic, all of that stuff as you'd expect from a Battlefield game. Now the main point I was taking away from this trailer was that it was Battlefield 1 in a World War II setting, with all the things that I didn't enjoy from BF1 hopefully being fixed, with new aspects such as fortifications and some of the destruction gameplay being introduced to bolster that Battlefield 1 experience, making it a lot better with BF5. New aspects of gameplay that haven't been seen before, such as those fortifications, have been showcased again. I'm excited to see how DICE are going to develop that. It does look a little clunky and slow from what I've seen, however, it could be improved, of course. This is just a very early stage in the game's life. It's not come out, of course, for the general public. Battlefield back to how it should be, with Grand All-Out War incorporating vehicles and infantry gameplay together into what I can only say looks like a superb gaming experience with Grand Operations, is exactly what I wanted to see, and I have to say I got some goosebumps with that trailer, which certainly didn't happen with the first one. More information on War Stories will be found tomorrow on the official Battlefield website, and of course they might stream some stuff as well that will focus on human heroism, and as I said, keep your eyes peeled for that tomorrow, because War Stories were very popular in BF1 and I think they will be again in Battlefield 5. There will be no loot boxes, there will be no premium pass, and this will be a live service game, which means constant updates with things that you guys can get your hands on, such as customization, maps, modes, weapons, and much, much more. I'm going to end this video just taking a quick look at that trailer. I personally think it was magnificent, and if DICE had released something similar to that with the first trailer, I think a lot more people would be on board with this game. They definitely pushed a lot of people onto that negative side of things with that initial trailer, but now I'm just super happy. I can't wait to start playing, and I hope you guys feel the same way. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.